Hi there, welcome to my latest video. Now, a week ago, I set this problem, this Queen's Gambit inspired problem, combining maths probability and chess. And in this video, I'm going to look at the checkmate, the chess answer, and the maths probability answer. So the question was, what is the probability that white can checkmate black in 4 moves, with the final move being a king move? So the position on the right, there is only one way that this can be achieved in 4 moves, with the final move being a king move. So we need to find the chess checkmate first. And we need to make 2 further assumptions. The first assumption being that the king move was the checkmating move. So white is playing completely randomly. This is connected with the maths probability side of things, as well as when white gets a pawn to the end, they will choose a queen rather than any other piece. So I'll show you the chess checkmate first, and then I will show you how to calculate the probability. So let us look at the solution to the checkmate. The checkmate can be done in 4 moves in this way, with the final move being a king move: a7, king h5, a8 equals queen, h4. The king has to keep going back and forth on these 2 squares. Then the important move here is queen to h8. King has to come back to h5, has no choice. And then we have 2 checkmating moves with a discovered attack from the king by moving the king. So we could take the pawn. That is 1 checkmate. Or we could move the pawn to g8, which is the 2nd checkmate. So that's the chess solution. Now let's work out the probability of this happening randomly. To do that, we need to work out the probability of choosing the correct move, or correct moves in this case at the end, out of how many moves there are in each position. And then we're going to use our probability theory to work out the answer. So in this position, white has got 5 moves in total. The correct move, which is that one, and there are 4 king moves. So we have 5 in total. So we have a 1 in 5 chance of finding the first move. Black has to play this move, so we don't have to worry about any probability on this side of things. In this position here, we have got 5 moves again. We've got pawn up, which is going to become a queen. Remember, that was one of the assumptions. We have another pawn move now, so we have 2 pawn moves. And we have 3 king moves in this position, which makes 5 in total. This pawn we cannot take anymore because the king is protecting it. So a8 equals queen is the correct move. King h4 is forced. Now in this position, the correct move is queen h8, as we saw earlier. So there's only 1 correct move in this position, but we've got lots to choose from. We have a pawn move. We have the 4 king moves that we had on move 1. So that's 5 in total. And now we have got 7, 5, and 2. That's 14 queen moves. So we've got 19 possible moves in the position, of which only this one gets our checkmate in 4. How I stipulated with the king move checkmate. King h5 is forced. And then, as I showed you before, we have 2 winning mates, which is king takes g7 and king to h8. So we've got 2 chances of getting this one right. 2 king moves, 1 pawn move, and we've got 8 queen moves, 7 that way and 1 taking the pawn. So that's 8 queen moves, pawn move makes 9, 2 king moves make 11. We have 2 correct solutions, so it's a 2 out of 11 chance of choosing the right move randomly on that go. Okay. So let's have a look at the probability side of things. So we had a 1/5 chance to start with on move 1, and we multiply that by our 1/5 chance on move 2, and 1 out of 19 chance on move 3, and 2 out of 11 chance on move 4. And when you work out probability theory, and when you multiply fractions, you multiply the top numbers together. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 2, which is 2, and then 5 times 5 times 19 times 11, which gives us 5,225. So the chance of this checkmate happening randomly, with a king move delivering the checkmate, is going to happen on average twice every 5,225 times you do it, which equates roughly to 1 out of 2,612. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back online soon with another chess and maths probability study. Bye for now.